Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to have a discussion again about denying the flesh from food, part 2. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Now the other part is, the first part we had a look at fasting and why we fast. But the second part is, sometimes people expect because they fast that things must happen. Now in my life I had a testimony where my daughter was in ICU, and that was actually my first fast was during her birth. I didn't know that it's going to be her birth. She's going to come that weekend. I just desperately felt that I need to fast, and I did fast. But during that fast, I was very, very immature, and I thought, Lord, I am fasting, but I need a miracle. And I'm praying and praying, and miracles did not happen as I expected. But later on it did. But let's go to Paul. When Paul went and they set out to sail to Rome, where he was to see Caesar, he warned the centurion and said, listen here, the ship is going to be shipwrecked. We are going to have tremendous loss. And the centurion did not listen to Paul. Now, if you read, for 14 days they did not eat anything. There was food available on the ship, so they didn't eat anything. So you can say Paul also fasted. I believe Paul definitely prayed. He was on a ship for 14 days. I don't think you're going to have much entertainment like the luxury cruises we have today. No, not at all. So even Paul was shipwrecked. You see, the Lord showed what was the actual plan. That was, let's overwinter here and everything will be safe. People did not listen. So they went over to the second plan. And many times I hear people say, well, God broke me. It's like, whoa, that is a very, very hard statement. And you can assess the situation, but most of the times we did not listen to what God said in the first place. So now Paul had to face shipwreck, even though he was a man praying. But at the end of the day, their lives were spared. So you can see that even though you may fast, things is not going to work out as you expected or planned in most cases. But did it work out better? Well, except for the shipwreck and the troubles they went through, I believe things worked out for better, because the whole island of Malta, I believe, was saved because of Paul being on that island. If Paul weren't on that island, it would have been a different story. Can we say that it was God's plan for Paul to be there? I don't think that the Lord planned it that way initially. Maybe the Lord wanted to send him there in any way. Maybe they could have just stopped there. But because of the storms and the warnings, the people did not listen. So how many times in our lives did we not listen, and now we have to do repair damage? Don't blame the Lord if it's your mistake. If you feel it's the Lord, remember, God is always good. His words, His works will always work out for the good for those who love Him. And if you find yourself in that situation, don't fight God. Rather fight the situation and pray and say, Father, even if I'm here, doesn't matter if it's because of me or you, what do you want me to do? What is the next best thing that I can do? And if I'm wrong, forgive me for not allowing your will to happen as you planned it. I don't believe God planned for mankind to be lost, but mankind was lost. That's why we needed a Savior. Father, I pray that we'll listen to you in the first place. Help us to do right according to your word and your way. Guide us with your love and your passion, Father, so that we will know what we need to do. For those people who are fasting and wanting to fast, speak through your Spirit, Lord, that they will hear, that they'll be sensitive, and that they'll follow your instructions. I thank you for your love, and I thank you for your mercy. I thank you for that in the name of Yeshua. Be blessed.